That's an excellent question. The listing input form is definitely much longer than it used to be, but there is a trick that can allow you to quickly navigate it to get the core field set in, and it just takes a second. So looking at a brand new listing, we're going to go to the listing input editor, and you can either reach this by creating a new listing. This is also the same view you would see if you just go to revise your listing details. And what I'm looking at right here is the input form for residential, and you're correct, it's very, very long. It's got a ton of options now. All the data is correctly categorized. It all follows a very logical layout. In many cases, sections are grouped together, and then inside that they're alphabetically lined up, and then some of the less important fields are filtered to the bottom. But it's a very long form. And if you're not used to navigating it, it can be too much. But you do have a control on the left side that lets you toggle between all fields and required only. And once I select required only, you can see that I have 1, 2, 3. There's about 3 screens worth of field data here at just a very normal resolution. I'm not zoomed out or anything like that in my web browser. And you can see that only the red required fields with asterisks have been retained. So now what you can do is you can fill in all those quick details. Get your basics all set up. Let's fill it in as a detached single family home, your basic listing price, and then the rest of the details, all the data information. Once this is complete, you could go straight to submit, and it will actually post that listing into the MLS system. Because we haven't added photos or really filled in any of the other good high value fields, even if they're not required, I would recommend using save or save as incomplete and exit. That way we can come back and finish up the edit. So once you've got those basic fields put in, you can flip back to the All Fields editor, and then if you know that there's a couple of fields you just want to enter very quickly and you know some basic names about those fields, I'm going to show you a trick. On a Mac computer, you use Command F. On a Windows computer, Control F, and it brings up a little Find dialog. In Chrome, it's at the top. In some other web browsers, it appears in the bottom corner. And if I wanted to look at information about bathrooms, maybe bathroom features, not just the bathroom count, which was one of my required fields, I can type the word bathroom in and use my search dialog to locate all the sections of the listing input form that have to do with bathroom data. And very quickly I can see that there's a checkbox for master bathroom under the room type, and of course there are features for the bathroom. So this allows me to quickly navigate the form even though it's incredibly long. I can still find the section I want by looking for keywords. Perhaps I want to make sure I make a note about a sewer system. So how many sewer options are there? I could quickly cycle through them. There's an entire block for it, and then I can cycle through, and there's of course a couple of other places, like does the association fee include this? So using the combination of the all versus required fields and the browser's Control F or Command F feature to find keywords, you can very quickly navigate the listing input form and find everything that you need, get this listing into good shape, and get it posted to the MLS in good time. Hope you found that helpful.